The president says enough prayers, it's time for action. A mass shooting here in Metro Atlanta, together with similar incidents in Colorado, and even today in South Carolina and Texas, pushing the president to act now and even bypass Congress. He explained his executive actions targeting ghost guns and red flag laws. Hope Ward live for us tonight. Hope, guns in America, a very divisive topic for sure.
Yeah, that's right. You have one side that believes these measures will help curb different forms of gun violence, mass shootings, suicides, and domestic violence. And then you have another side that believes that this is a potential violation of their Second Amendment rights. Now, Georgia plays a huge role in this conversation, not only because of the two recent mass shootings here in Atlanta, but also because there was a time when dozens of ghost guns were found here by mistake.
It was August 2018 when an opioid investigation led to a bunker full of weapons in Gainesville. The Hall County Sheriff's Office, ATF, and DEA thought they would find a drug lab. Instead, they found 51 guns manufactured from parts purchased on Amazon. None of them had serial numbers.
That concerns us as law enforcement when you encounter these kind of people.
Those guns, known as ghost guns, are the types of weapons President Biden is targeting with new executive orders. Biden directed the Department of Justice to categorize the parts used to make these guns as firearms themselves. Biden also ordered the DOJ to take on red flag laws, where families or police can request courts temporarily remove guns from those seen as a threat.
The spa shootings here in Atlanta recently, this individual showed threatening behavior, but because there was no court order in place, he was allowed to go buy firearms from someplace else.
Georgia State Representative Matthew Wilson introduced a version of a red flag law in 2019 and 2021. Both times, the measure failed.
I think that the Georgia Republican Party has decided that they cannot take any action on this issue.
In a statement, the Georgia GOP said Democrats put American families at risk. The statement reads, Joe Biden has made it clear he wants to stop Americans from defending themselves. In an interview with Fox News, Montana Senator Steve Daines echoed the sentiment.
It's not going to make us any safer. It just infringes on our Second Amendment rights.
Wilson, however, disagrees.
None of them would take away the right of law-abiding citizens to enjoy their Second Amendment right.
And Biden also directed the DOJ to issue a report on firearms trafficking. That hasn't been done since 2000. And it is believed that the actions announced today will likely face legal opposition from gun rights advocates.
All right, Hope, very, very different sides, but the goal here is saving lives. Thank you so much.
Today, Georgia lawmaker Lucy McBath was in the Rose Garden for the president's announcement. Now, this is an issue that hits really close to home for her because her son was killed in a shooting. There are several other parts to President Biden's plan, so here are two you need to know about, folks. The president wants a new investment in intervention programs for violence-prone communities. He made a campaign promise to spend $900 million for community programs to do just that. He's also calling on Congress to take steps on gun reform legislation. This includes reenacting an assault weapons ban in the wake of last month's mass shootings. Now, these actions are the first real steps by the Biden administration against gun violence.